So I picked the name of this as Who Would You Like to Lynch You? And I use H's because you can't use question marks. Because when you're tried by a jury, at least in a district court here in Lexington, Kentucky, and I'm not going to get in, I don't even know exactly how they know that the 24 people that they bring in to pick from are all going to find you guilty, but they do know. They do know. They do know that they're all like racists, conservatives, Fox News lovers. They know that. And they even know that one of them's going to stand up and say, I want to be the head of the jury, and that person is going to coerce all of the rest of them into voting against you and finding you guilty. So basically, and this isn't really supposed to be about that, but this segment is about that, because it's about how they set up Trump. Now, I have no love for Trump, but the fact is the Democratic Party, establishment Democrats, Hillary Clinton and her camp, have accused the president and accused Russia, right? And so far come up with nothing. No voting machines were hacked. Trump didn't get together with the Russians. And even if he did, they didn't do anything. You know, so what if there's a troll farm somewhere? Ooh, I was really influenced by those memes they made. You know, and the only person that was hacked was some dumbass who fell for a phishing. And there's not even, I've looked at the evidence. There may or may not, they haven't really shown us exactly what the evidence is that this troll farm even did it. But even if they did, well, I'm not going to get into that whole thing in this segment. My point is that, you know, they're lynching him in the media, or attempting to. But it very much relates to my situation too. So, you know, it's called Who Would You Like to Lynch You? Because they're not really bringing in a jury to decide whether you're innocent or guilty. In fact, they know in my case, they know that I'm innocent. They know that I didn't threaten anybody down at the DCBS. They know that technically I couldn't have, since I wasn't saying what I was saying to anybody at the DCBS. And trying to take what I said and say just based on what I said, regardless of who it was said to, that I was actually threatening somebody, threatening to go down and blow somebody up or kill somebody. Just because I used those words doesn't mean that it was technically a threat. Scary? Yeah, of course I'm talking about people dying. Of course it's scary. I'm talking about them, you know, being killed and blown up. But am I saying anything remotely like I'm going to have any intention of doing that? Am I trying to, and because I'm not talking to them, I'm obviously not trying to communicate to them the idea. So it's all nonsense, right? It's all a bunch of bullshit. So when they bring in those 24 jurors that I'm supposed to be able to pick from, and that I'm supposed to somehow be able to get a impartial jury out of, it's all bullshit. The jury's completely rigged against you. all 24 of them. Doesn't matter what 6 you pick out of the 24. Doesn't matter. Really doesn't matter. So that's why I named it, Who Would You Like to Lynch You? Because when they bring in those juries, that's what they're doing. Which of these 24 people would you like to kill you? And they might be killing me. They're putting me in the hands of the people who think I threatened them. And I'm not saying they don't believe that I threatened them. And I'm not saying I like them or anything. I mean, they know that. That's why they don't like me. Because you know what? When you piss somebody off and you know that they have a good reason to be angry with you, that's when you're most scared of them. Right?